Hey everybody, this is the Grandmaster Graflex that I recently finished up for David. He watched the video that I posted to YouTube and was pleased with the end result, but wanted me to make one substantive modification, so this video is going to go through what we did. David, hopefully you approve, and if so, then she's all set. If you guys watched the first video, you saw that the lightsaber had essentially two behaviors. It had behaviors for if the Kyber crystal was installed, and behaviors for if the Kyber crystal was not installed. What David wanted was the option to have multiple Kyber crystals. He wanted to have the option of having a Jedi crystal and a Sith crystal. And what I wanted to do was add that to the original behaviors of no crystal installed versus crystal installed. So using the Proffie board's blade detect function and blade ID functions in conjunction, we managed to accomplish that. So as you can see, not functioning correctly. And that is because there's no Kyber crystal installed. This is the initial Kyber crystal that I built for it. And if you insert that guy in, then if we did it correctly, we get new behaviors. Aha, voila. Now, because we have the Jedi crystal installed, we get a functioning saber with Jedi colored blades and sound fonts. Now, if we remove the Jedi crystal and install the Sith crystal, now we have a completely different boot sound and completely different blade presets and sound fonts. So that seems to have worked quite well. So David, you have two crystals now, a Jedi and a Sith. The Sith crystal, as you can see, it's a bit more decorative. So what I did was cell shade the crystals by highlighting all the edges in black. And I tried to do the same with the Jedi crystal, except I wanted to do a blue cell shade, but it just didn't come out very good. So I just left the Jedi crystal as it was. So the Jedi crystal is nice and clear, nice and clean and clear with a slight blue tinge to it. And the Sith crystal is a bit darker, dingier with a rust red color to it. And as I said, the black cell shaded look. So it's pretty obvious which one is which. They're both essentially the same size though. I mean, they're not identical because it's real quartz, so, or well, it's real Kyber crystal, so of course no two are alike, but as far as the size and setup, they're pretty close. And the only thing to be aware of and to be careful with is to ensure that you put it in the correct orientation. You want to put it in with the longer side facing up for both of them. And the reason for that is with the location of the connector system, you can't fit it in with the larger side facing down. If you try to do that, it will hit the bottom and it will go to about here, and it doesn't line up, so obviously that wouldn't work. So you just want to, when you install them, be sure to put the smaller side facing down. Be sure to make sure everything's lined up with the magnets, the top of the crystals holder with the crystal holder, and as long as everything's lined up, you should be in good shape. Both of them fit essentially the same. They go in nice and easy and smooth. And voila, we have multiple different behaviors and corresponding sound fonts and blade presets depending on your crystal. And it still has the fade on and off feature. And as far as the blade presets go, there are not very many Sith presets. I think there's only 3. I did a red blade, a yellow, white contrast blade, and a fire blade. Now with the Jedi crystal installed, different boot sound, different blade presets and sound fonts. So, I think we've accomplished what you were looking for, David. Let me know what you think. Hopefully this is what you were thinking, and hopefully I've covered pretty much, I tried to cover all the bases that I could think of really as far as programming goes. But if there's anything else that you want me to add, or if there's any way you want me to modify it, let me know.
The new lightsaber. Only your hatred can destroy me.
So that's it in a nutshell. And David, hopefully this meets with your expectations. I'm really happy with how it came out.